on bond for a case with us, and you've now picked up a new case. Your bond now gets revoked. He goes with you? No, sir. We'll appoint him a lawyer today.
Relax your hands.
Thank you so much for coming. Are you Mr. Pearson's mom? Okay. So is he working? Tell me about him.
Yes, he's working on it. He's in big trouble with me because I had him to do a voluntary repo on the sports car because he's not mature enough for it. He still goes.
They took the sports car.
I had him to do a voluntary repo.
Wow.
There's consequences when you don't abide.
You're my hero. Really. That's great. Mr. Pearson. She's great. You got to listen.
I made sure I enrolled him in the College of Maine. I go to College of Maine. I just graduated last May. This past May in cybersecurity. I'm an IT.
Great.
So he knows the rules.
Okay. I'll give you guys a lawyer, whatever you need, you know.
I was going to talk to you about what you can do for his first offense on this and get it over.
I can't. So let's do this. I'll provide you the lawyer. The lawyer can tell you how to move forward with dealing with the DAs, but I can't get involved at this point just because I can get in trouble for doing that. So let's do this. I need you guys. Let me see if I have an application on file. If you don't mind, I need you to fill out an application for me. Once you're done, I'll give you guys a lawyer and then you guys can work on the situation. Do you see whether he has a license to drive or no?
He has one. He has one.
It looks
Okay.
like he does have one, Judge.
Great. As long as you have insurance as well, then you can continue to drive. Just be careful how you drive.
He's in my old hoopty now.
Okay, great. Okay, guys, if you want to go with Stephen, he'll take care of you guys and we'll have you sign a reset.
Okay.
Thank you so much for coming, man.
Thank you.
How are you, man?
Good, thank you. Belated birthday, I understand. Would you turn 41?
That's cute. It's like I have hair.
I know
Let me do
you're
the
real
same now.
busy, so I'm not going to take much of your time. We have two cases, Judge.
Okay.
On Montoya Carrasco, first name Franklin, I just got appointed.
Are these in custody or on bond? Okay, so Carrasco,
To make it easy for you, he's got an immigration hold.
Okay, sorry, I was making out. Which one are we starting with?
Montoya.
Montoya. Okay.
That's the easier one.
Yes.
wait, we're talking about, okay, Montoya.
Cause number,
I got it. So it looks like she's got an ice hold, huh?
yes, Your Honor.
So whatever you want.
I need some time.
Of course.
I understand they told me 10.
However much time you need.
Okay, all righty.
Who's two?
This is assigned to, wait, sorry, what was your question, Judge?
A little bit over a month.
No. You said you have a second person,
Yeah,
right?
second one, okay.
Who's the second one? I don't care, however much time.
Okay. The other one is a unusual case. It's the first case I've ever had in my life. Last name is Orellana Carranza. Is that the one?
Yeah.
What's so unusual?
One of them is for, that one for bail hearing, Judge. I don't know if you got the paperwork.
No, not yet, but so it looks like this gentleman also has an ice hold as well. So whatever you want, however much time you need, it's whatever you want.
Okay.
Just,
And I got 30 days for him, but
Okay, sure.
I needed a bail, lowered bail. The bail is 2,501. He has no criminal record. The harassment between you and I, he allegedly threatened the so-called supposedly owner of a dog, that he was going to kill the dog. First case I've had that. And I could understand the argument that they're trying to make that the dog. is
so you
a
tell me it's a
person's property.
harassment of a dog.
Yes, now unless the dog's going to come in and testify.
Judge, it's a little, Judge, it's a little. The harassment
Unless you
is
wanna do
based
PC
on
again.
him
Never a dull
threatening to
moment in
kill the
PJ.
Yeah,
dog.
I mean,
So it's based on the felony of cruelty, animal cruelty.
but it's not animal cruelty in the sense because
He also,
he didn't, it's not his dog.
Is it
He didn't
alleged?
mistreat the dog.
He also threatened to kill the complainant's grandmother and her boss. Like, there's more to it, Judge, than
Well,
just the dog.
If they did that, I'm certain that the prosecutor's office would file assault charges.
Oh, no, harassment.
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 Harassment is because of the dog.
Well, that may be the initial, like, let's say it's a dog that barking out of freaking control, like my neighbor's dog. It throws me at the freaking wall, right? But I don't go over there and I do anything about it.
So you don't want to admit it, right here, but
Is that what happened here?
that's what they
The
said.
incessant barking?
We already added an eval for it. We're already gonna look at this case. We're gonna look into it.
What I want is them to dismiss it. First of all,
Oh, I
show
see.
the ownership of the dog. They have to, by law, have to register the dog, they have to chip them. And I follow those rules, Judge. I never violate the law. I don't want to be coming in front of you and say, "Please, Judge, give me the bird, please. I won't do it again."
So,
So,
look,
okay.
however much time you want, if you want to set it a week or 2 weeks, there's an ice hold, so there's really nothing that we
Yeah,
can,
and I'm waiting to bill here.
okay, whatever you want, Tony, you got it. Just- The only thing I'm gonna ask is if they are able to bond out, like they get an immigration bond,
Yeah, I'll let
please
you
let
know.
them know they gotta come here so that we can do conditions so that they don't.
So are you saying you're willing to give them a PR bond?
Well, I don't know. Because if we do that now, they may get shipped off to immigration and that's gonna put like a 3-month halt on everything. It's up to you,
For the caring
but be
judge.
careful what you wish for, as they say.
Judge,
You know what?
And I have not
So-
asked for bail certain individuals, but I think maybe it's appropriate for him to at very least consider the PR bond or maybe $100 secure bond.
You tell me. Don't take your time. You don't need to do it now. Just let me know.
Well, let's do $100. If push comes to shove, if he really wants to.
Well, here's the thing. So on this gentleman, on Oriana, he took off on us. So
No,
we
it
did
wasn't
give him,
Ariana. It was the other guy, Montoya. But he's been to immigration. He's already
Well,
been immigration.
technically, yeah, he did take off for about
both
a
of them
month and a
take
half.
off on us. And we
That's
got back in
because that's
custody.
because he had a pending case. He's been
Oh.
in custody.
There's an immigration. That's
And the other
Yeah.
guy.
Okay.
So
Hit a DWI,
it's
whatever.
Ariana, the older one, but we've got so many discovered to go. So I'll tell
Oh, okay.
Victoria.
That was-
On the Oriana, if you would consider at least $100. He doesn't have a criminal record.
We're just
They
gonna,
charge him with what I think, I have 2 dogs, by the way.
Judge,
The next door dog keeps on barking.
It looks like we gave him a GOB and he took off. Right? He took off and then he got
I'm sure
rearrested.
The prosecutor will tell you that he was in another county, Fairfield County.
we're,
Let me do
we're looking,
this.
we're looking
Mine
at
is getting
that.
long.
I don't see any other charges or,
And he's been in immigration. And they lifted.
I know.
the
why was
hold.
he in immigration?
He wants $100 bond.
So, I mean, Judge, the state would be against reducing the bond just because
If he,
it does seem like.
if he was given a GOB and he took off and we had to rearrest him and get him back, I'm not giving him $100 bond.
They transferred him directly.
Show me and then I'll give you the $100 bond.
Would you allow us to just, I would like to look into this case, just his criminal history a little bit, because I don't know about an out-of-county, so.
I don't know. They do the research.
Either way, Judge, he does seem like he's a community risk.
Okay, you're talking about which one? Oriana?
Well, whoever you want.
Okay, Oriana's the one I want to
Okay.
bail.
Done.
The other guy, I waived
Got
for a
it.
lot of reasons.
Okay.
But Oriana, I gotta figure out whether he was transferred from immigration to here, because they lifted.
Look with Trey. Trey can tell you.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
May I be excused or?
Tony, always a pleasure.
He
You
showed
never
us,
volunteer. You tell me not to volunteer.
he showed us pictures of his dogs. They're very cute.
As long as they don't
But I got the
incessantly bark.
dogs next door, 2 of them, at 3 o'clock in the morning, they start barking.
Yes.
Who do we have here?
This is Ms. Holman, and Ms.
Okay.
Strong is representing also Ms. Diaz. They both were pleased.
Right. Morning, Ms. Holman.
How are you doing, Your Honor?
And you are charged with theft. You're facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine because of the amount. You guys have worked out an agreement where on your case, they're offering you 8 days in jail with credit for the 8 days that you've done. Good morning, Mr. Medrano. Is he You speak English?
Yes, sir. But my last name is Diaz.
This is Diaz here.
That's okay. Both of you guys are giving up a lot of rights by entering into the agreement that you guys have now. You're giving up the right to a trial, right to compel witnesses to testify on behalf, confront and cross-examine your accusers. If you guys are not citizens, there are possible immigration consequences. You can be deported, excluded from the country, denied naturalization. You give up the right to appeal. So once you plead guilty, it will go on your record. You can never take it off. Is this what you want to do, Ms. Holman?
Yes, Your Honor.
Like I said, you're charged with the theft. You're facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. The thing that you need to understand, ma'am, is that this is an enhanceable offense, meaning that if you continue to pick these up, at some point they will charge you with a felony and you're looking at days instead of years.
Yes, Your Honor.
8 days in jail, credit for the 8 days that you've done. Is this what you want to do, ma'am?
Yes, Your Honor.
How do you plead to the offense of theft? Guilty?
I plead guilty, Your Honor.
I will find you guilty, sentence you to 8 days in jail, give you credit for the 8. Good luck to you, ma'am.
Thank you so much.
Sir Diaz, you are charged with criminal trespass. You've worked out an agreement. They're offering you 27 days in jail, credit for the 9 days that you've done. Is this what you want to do? How do you plead to the offense? Guilty or not guilty? I will find you guilty. I'll send you to the agreement. Good luck to you, sir. Thank you. If either are enhanced, needs to be abandoned, please.
And Judge, you want CC for them?
Please, always on jail costs, always. Okay, counsel, come on up.
This is an off docket. Tell me when you're ready for the case number.
Tell me.
254-3247, Daniel Arevalo. This is a case of an ounce of prevention, hopefully is better than a pound of cure. I got on the case after he'd already appeared in court and got his bond conditions. He has random urinalysis. He travels a lot.
What does he do for work?
September, 7 days, 18 days in October, 21 days in November, what I would propose.
What does he do for work?
Construction, and would you like for him to
Sure.
come on up?
So this is what we normally do when they get called upon. They have to go to a Quest Diagnostics, wherever they are. Quest is all over the country, and they need a test at a Quest because it's a reputable lab.
I mean, we're talking Montana and Wyoming at times. What I was going to suggest is, could he call pretrial on Monday and give them his schedule and take a portable breath device?
I'm okay with that. Sure.
Okay.
Yes.
That way they can work.
I'm happy to do it.
Schedule.
Yep.
And it's a DWI, so we're making sure he doesn't.
Done.
Okay.
Sounds good with me.
I'll let with pretrial know.
Yeah,
Judge, so portable, no more random ways, correct?
correct. Waive the fee. Are you ready?
Yes.
It's 254-3247. Okay, good luck.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, guys.
Like I
Take care.
say, ounce of prevention.
Mr. Sims, come on.
Judge, I have Kelly Savage, who I got appointed to today. The state has confirmed that there is a new address for the complainant, and so we have an amended MOAB for you,
Okay,
just for your signature, Judge. And then we're gonna get her to sign it as well. You want her to come up, Judge?
no,
Okay.
no, you're
Just have
good.
her sign it.
Yeah.
Thank you, Judge.
Of course, thanks, Mr. Sims. Runcie,
Judge, how are you?
did everything work out with the case from last week?
He's here because we have a motion to amend bond conditions, and then I guess he needs to sign the.
I waived the signature.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I told them I waived it so that he wouldn't have to come down here.
Well, we're here.
Okay, just whatever you need, got it.
Mind signing the motion since
Of
we are.
course.
I worked hard on getting that together.
Come on, man.
So I just need to have him wait for pretrial, and then he can go over the
Yeah.
49. Thank you, Judge. Appreciate
Absolutely,
it.
for sure. All right, hi, counsel, coming up. LaKayla, I'll hit you up next.
I'm here for Eric Ramirez.
Okay,
I'm approaching on his bond conditions.
who's your client?
Eric Ramirez.
Oh, that's the client, right, Eric Williams. I thought you meant you were appearing for an Eric. Okay, tell me,
So I'm approaching on his bond conditions.
did he just get out of jail?
He did not just get out of jail. However, he still does have the bond conditions that were set by the magistrate. He had his felony dismissed recently.
Okay, come up, Eric Ramirez. So it looks like he had a UUMV that was dismissed last week, and then in October, we have the terroristic threat here. What happened in the terroristic threat, Morgan, please?
So in the terroristic threat, the complainant and the defendant are in a dating relationship. The complainant told the officers that her and the defendant had gotten into an argument, and the defendant stated,
Give me a second. Okay.
the defendant stated, "I'm going to kill you." He then told her, "I'm going to have someone kill you." And the complainant stated she believes the defendant's threats were credible. And I believe the bond conditions was just no contact. There was a moat put in place, and then no drugs or alcohol, because there were allegations of alcohol use in the offense report.
What would you like, counsel?
Yeah, so I would just ask the court to revisit the no alcohol condition. In the sworn PC statement, there's no allegation of alcohol use. There is a statement in the OR, but there's no sworn statement for the court to make the finding that alcohol was a factor.
I mean, I can still, even if it's not in there, I can still add as a condition of bond that I don't want him drinking. How old are you, sir? Okay. Tell me about the allegation. Normally, when I have a case like this where there's a threat, where there's an assault, where there's something of this nature, and there's either an alcohol, drug, anything like this, I usually do it as a condition that they can't. So, Morgan, tell me about, is there something with regards to alcohol?
It was just when the officers arrived and they were speaking to the defendant, they believed that he was intoxicated. I think they noted in the offense report there was a strong odor of alcohol coming from his person. And I think that's the only allegation of alcohol in this case.
Okay, that's why I did it, because when they get there, they allegedly either see him in some kind of state. And what I want to do is I do it as an effort to prevent any future thing from happening. Do you understand? Dude, if you're sick, we're going to have you go. Are you feeling under the weather?
Just because of cold.
Get out. Like, come on, go. Okay, I'm not prepared to take it off at this time. Perhaps later on, if he's behaving well, we can reapproach, but at this time, I'm not ready yet. It's only been, 60 days, give or take? So, okay, come back. If he's behaved well, then I'll take it off a little bit later, all right? Thanks. Yes, sir. Please.
New events on Mr. Oriana Carranza.
Okay,
There was a hold on INS Holden, November 11th. He was sent directly to immigration. The court date that was given was November 18th.
Tony, he did get sent to immigration?
Yeah, he got to immigration.
And now he's back.
Now he's back because they lifted the hold and put another hold of December 27th. They transferred him here,
Right.
which is kind of unusual. Usually they keep him until they work.
No, it's,
I know it varies, I understand. But, so November 11th, there was a place of hold. He had a court date on November 18th. He was in immigration. They brought him back here. They put another hold on December 27th. So during the time period that we're talking about, when he missed his court date, he was in immigration.
so what do you want?
Just give him a lower bond. Just so I did my work.
I understand. If you want it, I will, but if he posts that,
Then take him back, maybe, unless I
I want
look
to
at the
take care of the
case.
case first, because if they take him, I'm going to end up issuing a warrant.
I said, that's why I want $100 bond, to show that I don't think he's gonna make $100. But it's
Morgan.
from 2,500.
We'll just defer to the court on
Yeah,
this
all
matter.
right, I'll set it at $100, Tony, but remember, at $100, is that what you want? But remember, if he makes that bond and they send an immigration, that's going to tack on another 3 months.
That's why I didn't argue on the other case, because you can't make it even if you put $1,
Got it,
unless
okay.
I contribute to it.
Judge,
I don't know.
regarding the signature for the.
Thank you.
Mr. Medrano, you were charged with driving while intoxicated. Second offense, you were facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. You guys have worked out an agreement where they're offering you 30 days in jail with credit for the 12 days that you've done. It looks like the state is moving to reduce it to a DWI first. Mr. Medrano, what you need to understand, 1 and 1 make 2. 2 and 1 make 3. So the next time you pick a DWI, it will be a third, and you will be looking at a felony charge, a minimum of 2 years in prison, a maximum of 10 years in prison. Do you understand? If I were you, I wouldn't get in the car even if you'd had a sip of alcohol because you were taking a humongous risk. Do you understand? You are giving up the right to a trial, right to compel witnesses to testify on your behalf, confront and cross-examine your accusers. If you are not a citizen, there are possible immigration consequences. You can be deported, excluded from the country, denied naturalization under federal law. You give up the right to appeal. Once you plead guilty, it will go on your record and you can never take it off. Do you understand?
Yes.
Is this what you want to do?
Yes.
How do you plead to the offense of driving while intoxicated, guilty or not guilty? I will find you guilty. I'm going to suspend your ability to drive for 1 year. Do not drive until you get a license. Good luck, sir. You can waive the fee and then the surcharge, which is 6,000, so 6,000 plus whatever the court cost is to waive.
Thank you, Your Honor. Maybe
Thank you.
excuse-
Yes, sir. Thanks. Are you sure? It looks different.
He does.
You shaved the beard.
Yes, sir.
You look so much younger. Really? Hi, Mr. Powell. Good to see you.
Good to see you.
Unfortunately, in these circumstances, we had you go to the facility at the Ed Emmett.
The jail diversion.
Right, but
I've been there before and I completed it. I've been
So-
there back in, I want to say, 2022, and from the court number 4. And I stayed there 14 days, and they sent me to a church program, and I didn't like it. I don't believe in God. I know who created me. I don't have to believe in God because I know who created me, and I don't want to disrespect you by telling you that.
well, let's hold on, because I don't know what happened on the new cases. So give me a second. Let me have them read out what happened on the new cases so we can see how to go forward, because I don't even know where the new cases happened.
On December 25th, officers were dispatched to a trespasser call at Trinity Lutheran Church in Harris County, Texas. Upon arrival, officers observed the defendant sitting on the steps of the church, screaming obscenities and causing a disturbance. Complaining witness, a security guard employed by the church, advised officers that the defendant came to the church asking for food, and the complaining witness informed the defendant they were not giving out food that day and directed him to 2 nearby locations instead. Defendant became belligerent. Complainant stated the defendant threatened him, stating, "I see you don't have a gun, so if we fight, I'm going to kill you." As the defendant was threatening complaining witness, defendant was moving towards him in a fighting stance, causing complainant to feel fear of imminent danger. Complainant stated he told defendant 3 times to leave the location, but the defendant refused.
What would you like to do, Shreya?
Well, Judge, my understanding from speaking with Mr. Powell right now is that he's okay keeping the bail as is. And so he's waiving a bail hearing. Is that right, Mr. Powell? I just want to make sure.
That's wrong.
Do you want to go back to the Ed Emmett place?
Yes, sir.
You want to try to see?
Medication. So I get my medication.
You-
Because,
What it doesn't matter. I just want to know if you want to do that.
yes, sir.
We can try to make it work.
Yes, sir.
Is that
Okay.
something you can do?
So a couple things. To do that, we would have to go through Brad Morse for the mental health, see if Brad even wants to offer that. Then I'd have to get a PR bond with the condition that he gets released there again.
Sure.
And so
Do you know how long that program is, Shreya?
So Judge, it actually could be 10 minutes or it could be 2 weeks. It just depends on the nature of how long they decide to keep him there. It looks like this time they kept him from the 18th until Christmas. I believe he was released on the Christmas Eve. And then this case occurred Christmas morning at about like 7 or 8 a.m.
Okay. So let's see if we can try to make it work. I need a little bit of time.
You know what? The devil created me, and I know that.
I don't believe that for a second.
Trespassing my creation, my creator's creation. So fuck you.
Oh, okay. Thank you, Mr. Miller.
Try to see if we can make it work.
Yes.
Okay. Reach out to Brad And if that, I think we may need something even more intensive, longer lasting. So
Yes,
reach out
I
to
agree.
Brad, see if there's something more intensive and longer lasting. And then I guess today's Monday, you want to set it for maybe Thursday?
Yes, is that the second judge?
Yeah. You
Yes.
okay with that?
Yes.
Okay, let's do that.
I'll reach out to him right now and I'll get on it.
And then I'll find PC on both of you.
Okay.
So,
All right. Thank you, Judge.
thanks, Rhea. Okay, who do we have this? Washington?
Yes, sir, Your Honor.
Coming up, Mr. Washington.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Washington, you're charged with burglary of a motor vehicle. You just had that one case. Looks like you guys have worked out an agreement. They're offering you 80 days in jail with credit for the 42 days that you've done. You need to understand that this charge will go on your record. It's going to be there for the rest of your life. You also need to understand that if you pick up another one of these cases, you may be very well facing a felony charge, years instead of days. You understand? So you got to be careful. You pick up another one, you could be looking at a ton of more time. You understand? You're giving up the right to a trial, right to compel witnesses to testify on your behalf, confront and cross-examine your accusers. If you're not a citizen, there are possible immigration consequences. You can be deported, excluded from the country, denied naturalization. You give up the right to appeal. Once you plead guilty, there's no going back and changing this. This is what you want to do. How do you plead to the offense? Are you guilty or not guilty?
I did it, so I got to plead guilty to it.
All right, I'll find you guilty, send you to the agreement. If it's enhanced, it's got to be abandoned. And good luck to you, sir. Thank you, Mr. D.
Yes, sir, Your Honor.
You ready?
Judge,
Hey, good morning.
Judge, this case, I noticed the guy's already gone, so you may have already addressed this. It's Mr. Foster, Tristan.
Oh, he's right back. We just took him back.
Took him in the back?
He picked up a felony.
Well, I'm on the felony, so I would ask if he would not be put on there because he's just on, he's gonna.
Wait, did you get appointed on the felony
I
case?
did get appointed on the felony. So I was actually coming here to ask if I could be appointed on these for, so I can.
We have to do it through the MAC, but let me make sure that they're kosher with it, and if they are.
Right.
Absolutely, of course.
Okay,
Yes.
and did you give him a bond?
5,002.
That's a lot. That's about.
No, you know what? Let me tell you, Ruben, I've had a lot of problems with Mr. Foster, his attitude, the way he acts with us. He's not been a very,
I understand this.
We'll talk with him and let's see, but I'm going to be very hard pressed the way that he's acted. Did he come back with the affidavit?
I'm not sure.
Do you know?
When I tried to ask earlier, he was still in felony, so.
Okay, I
He
guess.
just told me he had filled it out already before, because he
Do you
checked
mind
in and then
asking,
he had to
do
go
you
out.
mind asking me to see if he hasn't?
Sure.
Because I asked him to fill out an affidavit because I want to know what he's, I guess we need to appoint someone regardless.
I did, I'm waiting on.
Will you think it'll populate for Ruben?
Well, if you ask, then that's when I'll put it.
Okay, then yeah. Te mandé con una aplicación. ¿Lo tienes?
No la pude llenar completa.
¿Por qué no?
Porque no, hay partes que no desconozco, pues.
¿Cómo?
Hay partes que desconozco. Le iba a decir si me da un poquito más de tiempo para terminarla de llenar y.
Yo no te puedo dar un abogado hasta que tú llenes ese papel.
Okay.
Si quieres, te puedo mandar con otro, pero no te puedo dar abogado hasta que tú lo llenes.
Ok, yo lo entiendo.
¿Entiendes?
Sí.
Ok, te vamos a dar una semana más.
Okay.
You mind giving him an application? He didn't fill it, he didn't do it. I told him I can't appoint him a lawyer until he fills out the application. Or I guess whatever day he wants, Good morning, Mr. Potter. Do you have a lawyer today? Tell me what you're doing about that.
I come and ask you for an appointed attorney.
Okay. How old are you, sir? What do you do with yourself these days?
Working.
Where do you work?
Excellent.
Doing what?
Bowl making. Tighten up bolts, stuff.
Got it. How much money do you make a month?
I make $700 a week.
That's
29.
great.
3,000, yeah.
Yeah, tell me why you can't afford a lawyer.
This month was real bad. I only worked about 10 days.
What? Why?
I was off for 2 weeks.
So you took vacation?
They made us take off. Yeah,
Paid vacation?
no. This month was real rough. Christmas and my mom's birthday. It was like right before Christmas.
Who do you live with?
I live with a friend's dad.
You pay rent?
I don't.
Okay, what kind of car you drive? What year?
25.
So you driving a $30,000 new car?
Yeah, I'm paying.
Not paying any rent?
That car takes up most of my check too, so.
Life is not how much you make. It's how much you spend. And if you spend beyond your means, that's on you. But if you're making good money, why does Harris County get to foot the bill when you're driving around in a $40,000 new car? Your car, you have a nicer car than I do. I drive a jalopy. I'll have you fill out an application. I'll take a look at it. I need to know every single thing about you. You understand how much money you have at the bank, stocks, bonds, IRAs, your car, the value, everything about you. Do you understand?
Yes,
And I'll take a look to see if you qualify.
Judge, I spoke to Mr. Powell in the back. I'm thinking that I am going to waive a bail hearing. However, do you want to bring him out and admonish him because I can't get a straight answer on waiving a bail hearing? Or I can just request one and you can,
No, let's bring him out.
Okay. And then I did do a competency request, and since we were doing the mental health PTI, I got him released, sent him to the diversion center. It looks like that wasn't quite effective. And so if his bond stays as is, I can contact Helena to do the
Well, hold on. Hold on. I don't know anything about where was the trespass? Where was the terroristic threat? Well, hold on. Let's do it with him out here so you can hear it.
Okay.
But I don't know anything about the new cases. And, if it was at the facility where he was supposed to be, is it a good idea to have him go back?
It does look like it was at a church.
Mr. Dixon.
At a church?
Trinity Lutheran.
What? Good morning, Mr. Saulnier. You have a lawyer today?
I meet with him Wednesday.
Do you want more time? Okay. I'll have you go to Victoria. We'll give you a little bit more time. All right? Please.
All right, next judge is page 31. Torres, Noe, come on up.
Morning, Mr. Torres. Do you have a lawyer today? English or Spanish?
Spanish is better.
Tú tienes un abogado hoy.
You're free to
Sí,
go.
tengo, bro.
Tienes un abogado. ¿Quién es?
McGregor me dijeron. McGregor. Gregor, algo así.
Va a venir hoy.
Supuestamente yo venía.
Ok, toma asiento, por favor. Vamos a esperar.
More time on that one?
No, he has an attorney. Yeah. And
All
then
right, Judge, next is page 31, Tovar.
Good morning, Mr. Tovar. Do you have a lawyer today? Tell me what you're doing about that. Okay. If you want to head on behind Mr. Saulnier, we'll give you a little more time, sir. Please.
All right, Judge, next is page 33, Wilson, come on up. So far?
Good morning, Mr. Wilson. Do you have a lawyer today? Tell me what you're doing about that. What do you do with yourself these days? Doing what? Okay, and how much money do you make a month? You don't qualify. You know, you have to be federal poverty level, and that doesn't, you know, when you're making that kind of money. I will tell you that there's a gajillion and one lawyers in Harris County. All you got to do is call. Have you spoken to any? That's a no. Okay, you have to at least try, right? 99% of the lawyers in Harris County will put you on a payment plan where you call, say, hey man, this is what I can do. You know, I can give you a couple $100. 99% will put it on a payment plan where, you know, a couple $100 a month, they'll represent you and they'll try to, you know, work with the state. But you got to at least make an attempt to call. You know, don't try one or two and just give up. You may have to try 10. You may have to try 15, but put a good faith effort into it. All right? Okay, please.
More time, Judge?
Yes.
All right, Judge, that's it for now.
David, Mr. DeBlanc. He's his Campos. I don't see a Campos. You see a Kevin Campos?
Yes, Judge, I see him on here.
No, I don't have him here. Oh, maybe in custody?
Judge, sorry about that. I'm here.
Yeah. Mr. LeBlanc is here on Campos. Kevin Campos.
Judge, I was just speaking to him in the hallway. He should be coming in right now.
Under Alvarado.
I see it. Okay.
February 4th through the 6th.
What do you think, Mr. LeBlanc? What day? Did you hear that or no? February 4th through the 6th.
That works for us, Judge.
6th it is.
Okay.
And Judge, actually, I'm sorry. On Mr. Campos's case, can we hear probable cause? I think the state may have an issue with it.
I can pause, Judge.
Wait, so do you not think there's probable cause?
I mean,
Correct.
well, you did find PC before, but I'm happy to reread PC if you would like to hear it.
Okay, well, sometimes we don't get the other side. Like they don't have lawyers and I may not
You didn't have an
think of.
attorney at the time, Judge, yeah. So on November 11th, officer conducted a traffic stop in Harris County, Texas. Officer made contact with the defendant, operator of motor vehicle, and sole occupant. Officer observed odor marijuana based on, not sure, I think based on smell. Officer asked the defendant to step out of the motor vehicle. Officer observed unholstered pistol between seat and the driver's side door and 3 small plastic bags containing marijuana, 56.8 grams.
So the gun was,
between the seat and the driver's side door. So when he stepped out, I'm assuming the officer observed the gun in plain view.
okay, what's your position, Mr. DeBlanc?
And Judge, 2 things. I think it was the position of the gun and then also the reason for the traffic stop. The officers don't really state why he was stopped. I went through all the body
Well, I mean, I guess I glossed.
It's not in the offense report. It's not in the demo.
What?
Say initiated traffic stop.
How did I even miss that? You kidding? What? Really? Okay, I mean, I'm with you, dude.
Yeah.
You heard that song? It's a good song. Okay, yeah, no probable cause. I'm with you, David.
All right, thanks,
All right.
Judge. Is my client free to go?
Yeah. Ixnay on the February A.
Mexico City. E.
No, man,
Thanks, Judge. Y'all have a good one.
you got it, dude.
They need to stop, but this isn't the first time I've done that. Yeah, they need to get trained or something. Don't worry.
Okay, you want to do that arraignment?
Yes, Judge.
Let's do it.
Page 26, Rodriguez, Roberto.
Did you say 26?
26.
You, Rodriguez Ontiveros,
Yes.
you are charged with tampering with a government record. You are facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. We are going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one, one will be appointed to you, sir.
On December 22nd, officers conducted a traffic stop on the defendant's motor vehicle after a TCIC search on its paper plate returned a response of not in RTS database. Upon contact with the defendant, who was the driver of the motor vehicle, defendant explained he purchased the vehicle on Facebook Marketplace and advised he purchased the paper plates at a place called Texas Plates. He states he then affixed the plates to the vehicle.
All right. Sir, I'm going to find that there's probable cause to go forward with your case. Can you run his license to see if he has it?
He doesn't have one on file, Judge.
Mr. Rodriguez, I don't know what your immigration status is, but if you are not in this country with permission and you go to jail and immigration finds you, they will put an immigration detainer on you and you will be stuck like Chuck in custody until this case is over with and then shipped off to immigration where you will sit for another 6 to 9 waiting for immigration to do whatever they're going to do. If you do not want that to happen, do not violate the conditions I put on you now. Do you understand?
Yes.
If you do not have a Texas driver license, which it appears to us that you do not, then you're not allowed to drive. I'm making that a condition of your bond, and you will also be signing an affidavit, which is a promise you're making to me that you're not to drive. Do you understand? I don't care what your excuse is. I don't care if there's a burning building and you have to save Bambi. You get into a car and drive, we will have major issues. I'm going to have you now come up and swear to me that you're not going to drive. I'll have you sign a reset with Victoria, and then we'll have you get out. We'll get you out of here to hire a lawyer. I need to make copies. This is my last one. Yeah. Okay. Don't worry about it. Like 50, please. Let me have you go ahead, sign your reset. I need to make copies for more affidavits, and then I'll have you come up here and swear to us that you're not going to drive. Okay. No, we'll just have him sign the affidavit.